What's going on, everybody? Ty Bartellin with another edition of Player Profile. Hey, what do you know? We're back in Beaver Bobcat volleyball once again, and next one up is Lainey Malobabich that is going to be joining me up today. As Lainey, how are we doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. And I mean, I know this Beaver Bobcat team hasn't been bad either the last few years with the runs you guys have been on, and you've kind of been one of those big pieces on those teams the last few years. Talk to me about just the experience and just the role you've been able to serve on some incredible teams the last couple seasons.
I mean, yeah, it's always a fun experience. I feel like we're a very close knit team, so we always have a lot of fun, and obviously we like to be successful. Like that's always our main goal. But I think us being so close knit is what helps us the most.
Now, you help with the defense on the net. You were the blocks leader for this team a year ago. Talk to me about the pride you have on locking down the fence too, and keeping girls on the other side of it.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly love blocking. Like it's probably like my favorite thing that we do. So I just have a lot of fun whenever I'm blocking, and I take a lot of pride in my blocks. So yeah.
When you talk about your role on this team too, you were also second in kills last season. Your kill percentage was unbelievable. Your hit percentage was just shy of 400 too. Some great numbers for you. When you talk about those numbers, how proud are you of those numbers? What kind of work did it take for you to be able to produce those kind of numbers?
Yeah, I'm very proud of those numbers. We're in the gym like every single day in the summer, so it's a lot of hard work, and we're a very hardworking team. We all put in a lot of work. Yeah, just a lot of hard work.
When you talk about your personal journey in volleyball, where did it begin? What are some of your earliest memories in the sport?
Yeah, so I started playing school ball in seventh grade, and that was the first time I've ever played volleyball. And then it was kind of just like that. And then going into freshman year, that was my first year playing club. So that's really whenever everything kind of like took off for me.
So, I mean, you are one of those I feel like menacing presence on the floor too, because of just your height too, as a middle, and you're one of those that you complete a big volleyball team like this too, that has the attackers, the servers, the girls that could set you up too. When you talk about just this team and the senior leadership, or five, if I'm not mistaken, seniors
Yeah.
that are returning from last year, all of which that had some great numbers. What's that do for a team like this? What's it do for the chemistry going into this year, knowing pretty much what the rotations are going to be?
Yeah, I think it's really helpful just because a lot for the younger girls, we can help them because some of them haven't been in like the big game situations yet. So I think it's helpful because we can help them and they can help us. Like they have new things they know too. So it's nice to get fresh things, but I think since we all have a ton of experience too, it helps everybody.
Kaylin Connolly calls you her twin too, and you guys are a couple of, I guess, twin tower attackers too on that offense too, producing the majority of the kills too, or a big amount of the kills for the team. Talk to me about having Kaylin as a partner in crime too, and what it's like having her out there on the floor, and the relationship you two have been able to build over the years.
Oh, it's great. Like she's definitely like one of my best friends. We're always together. We get really competitive in practice, but it's like great for both of us. Like we love it. And like we're best friends on and off the court.
Is it true what they say about when you play with someone for so long, you can almost kind of tell what they're thinking before they're even thinking it themselves? I mean, you guys play club volleyball too, if I'm not
Mhm.
mistaken,
Yeah.
together too. So, I mean, you guys have so many extra reps, sets that you guys have been able to play with one another. What kind of chemistry has that been able to build? Like, is it like that? Is it to
Yeah.
that extent where you guys know what each other's thinking?
Yeah. Like a lot of times we know what like each of us are gonna do before we do it. That's why we get so competitive in practice because like she'll be like hitting, we're like blocking each other. Like we already know what we're doing.
So you've talked about the last two seasons with this team, and they have been phenomenal runs. And for you guys too, I know your competitiveness and how you describe it. You love the runs, you love what you guys were able to accomplish, but you also at the same breath probably feel like you left a little bit on the table.
Yeah.
So in saying that, what are the things you want to see from this team as a senior? What are the improvements that you want to see be made before tournament time for you guys to try to complete that task and get over that hump?
Yeah, I think just like making sure we're not playing down, making sure we're staying very competitive, even in games like that might not be like as competitive as others. And like really making sure we're focusing on the little things because those ultimately will make the big things easier. So I think that's really gonna help us out.
When you first started volleyball and to now this point at senior year, what was the easiest thing that came to you in the sport? What was the thing that took the most work?
I think the easiest thing was like communicating. I think because I talk a lot, so I feel like that was the easiest thing. I think one of the hardest things was like just getting in the groove of everything, especially like hitting. Like that was kind of tough because I've never done it before. So I feel like that was one of the harder things, and blocking. But now I like them.
Now you talk about being a communicator. So are you the one that's given the team speeches, the loud rah-rah speeches, or are you more the one that's going one-on-one individuals with these players talking to them? What's kind of your leadership style?
Honestly, it depends. Like sometimes it's both. It really depends on like what team needs like that day. Like if it has to be like something individual or like everybody needs to hear, it just depends.
What was the biggest thing you learned about being a leader? Who were some people you kind of looked at as role models, and what was the biggest thing you learned about yourself before stepping into the role?
Yeah, I think like definitely a role model was Chloe from a couple years ago. Like I feel like she brought our team together then, and I feel like after we've all kept that like close knit like after that. So definitely just trying to keep like a close knit team. Everybody gets along. Like we're very close. We all get along. So it's definitely one of the good things.
Suze Pollins is also one of the good things for this Bobcat community too, and I feel like anybody that I talk to from Beaver volleyball, they all have great things to say about Coach Pollins. What's it like being able to be coached under her too, and what's it like to be able to be coached under her for such a long time? Because I know how much of a hand she has in the middle school programs too. What
Yeah.
kind of chemistry did that build between player and coach?
Yeah, it's honestly an honor to play under her. She's an amazing coach. Like I've learned everything from her. It's like I wouldn't be the player I am today without her. So yeah, it's great. I'm with her all the time. It's awesome.
So from you being in middle school to now looking back at middle schoolers and being a varsity level volleyball player with a ton of success, what's some advice you give to those middle schoolers now and trying to reach their goals of playing varsity volleyball one day?
Yeah, like don't be scared to step out of your comfort zone. That's definitely a big one. Don't be scared to ask questions because if you don't ask questions, you're never going to know the answers to them. So you always just have to like ask questions, get your answers.
How much do you recommend playing club volleyball to have success at the varsity level?
I recommend it to everybody. I feel like getting the extra reps, like you see a lot different competition in club than you do in high school, so it helps you out.
When you talk about your experience too in the sport of volleyball, when you look at overall all the memories that you've been able to make the last couple seasons, what are the some that kind of stand out to you?
Yeah, definitely. Winning Whippeals, that's obviously a big one. We've made some good state runs. I hope to keep those up along with our Whippeal runs.
Now, off the floor, what are some of the favorite memories off the floor too when you guys are getting to just be your natural selves and goof around as a group of friends?
We dance in the locker room a lot before games. Like we'll listen to music and dance. So those are my favorite things.
I love it. I love it. What are you putting on that playlist if you have a choice? What's the dance song you're going to?
Justin Bieber, Beauty and the Beast. That's
Oh,
one.
okay. So we got a little Bieber fever still too. All right, still suffering from the Bieber fever in Beaver in Beaver
Yeah.
volleyball. When we talk about your volleyball career and just the things you've been able to accomplish too as a volleyball player, what are some of the things that you're looking forward to after everything's said and done in the high school world too? What are some of your future plans once the cap is thrown up in the air?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to going down to college and continuing to play volleyball there. I'm super excited for that.
Go through that process with me. The college recruiting process is not one that everyone gets to go through, and it's one that I know there's a lot of young athletes that are probably looking at some of these juniors and seniors and kind of just trying to get a feel of what it's going to be like for them. Kaylin said it's different. It's a little bit different for everybody, and I know everyone's preferences are different. But for you, what were the things you were looking for? What were the priorities you were trying to fit when you were trying to find your perfect college?
Yeah, it is different for everybody. For me, like I said, I really like a close knit family type environment. So that was really big for me. And like again, a competitive environment. Those are really big for me. Those are like one of my main priorities whenever I go visit a school, making sure I have a good relationship with the coaches and the players that are currently there. Those are like my top ones.
Well, I mean, you can't just keep dancing around it. Have the ESPN moment. Announce the school that we're planning on going to.
Oh, I'm going to the University of Virginia at Wise.
Yes. Okay. So when we talk about that, what was it about that university when you were able to have the visitation or the conversations? What was it about that made that feel like that close knit family and that environment that you're looking for?
Yeah, the coaches are very welcoming. I have a very good relationship with both of them. The team is super sweet, very welcoming, very competitive. And I love the area that the school is in. It honestly reminds me of Beaver. And so I love that.
Well, we love this team and we love what the Bobcat volleyball team's able to do. We're excited for what you guys are going to be able to do this season. Let's just talk about this season real quick too, and give a shout out to that community. Let them know why they need to get out there and support you guys. I know they already do. They're pretty raucous too, but let them know why they need to get out and support this team once again this year.
Yes, please come out and support us. It's going to be a very successful season. And I hope to see you all there.
And before we let you go, let's give you the spotlight. Shout out anybody else that you want to at this point. Give love to those people that have been there with you along this volleyball journey, and you couldn't have done it all without.
Yes. Thank you to my parents, my coaches, my teammates for always supporting me and being there for me. I would not be where I am without you guys.
We're excited to see what you're able to do this year and what all of this Bobcats team is able to do. Anyway, we wish you the best of luck this season, and within due time, we'll be talking to you again real soon.
Thank you. See ya.